As your business grows and you realize you need to start quoting clients more and more often, but you don't have the time to do it, go to nhbusinessshow.com/project quoting and check out their services. They make it easy and streamlined to quote clients, and then all the way to QuickBooks on the back end when you get paid and you have to do your taxes. So check it out, nhbusinessshow.com/project quoting.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Amateur Business Show. My name is Chris Pastrana, and today I'm here with Drew Goulet of Queen City Cornhole. How's it going, Drew?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good. Yeah, so let's get this started a little bit. I want to know a little bit about your company and kind of where it started and what got you into cornhole.
Man, dude, that's a good one. So I started in a backyard, basically. My uncle kind of introduced me to the sport, and I loved it, man. It was just like so much fun, so competitive. We would end up throwing a couple bucks down, playing for $5, $10, and all of a sudden I was gone playing cornhole with my uncle and my family so much that my friends were like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, well, I'm playing cornhole." So they'd come and play and have fun, and it began to be so large that we couldn't fit everybody in like backyards anymore. It was just too many people. I built these cornhole pads in my backyard, cement pads, and made it all professional with lights and everything. We would play every weekend. But it was like, with one set of pads, it just didn't work out. So I needed to find a way for us to play in a larger location where it's out of the elements and we could all play and have fun. And so I kind of started searching around and I found Strange Brew. And then I reached out to them, and the owner, Mitch, really nice guy, he actually said, "Oh yeah, you guys can play in the basement on Sundays. We don't really have anything going on down there. They close it off to the basement on Sundays. They only have it open on Saturdays and Fridays." So I'm like, all right, cool. So I made it open to the public, and kind of put some Facebook stuff out there, like, hey, if people want to sign up, come sign up. We'll play in the basement. And sure enough, we had all kinds of signups. I think we started with 10 teams. Down in the basement of Strange Brew. Worked out pretty well. I think we started around, I think it was $50 a person. Yeah, it was $50 a person, and we had a prize pool, and the food was good, so I liked playing over there. And then it just grew too much. I had a lot of more people that said they wanted to play, so I needed to find another location, and so we're at the location we're at now, which is Club Canadian, and they have a big rec hall, so we could fit about 6 boards inside and about another 3 outside. And so our league right now is about to be over 24 teams, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we're growing rapidly, pretty quickly, and I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to stay at this location in the summertime.
Yeah.
I might have to go outside. But I was looking into other alternatives, like I remember talking to the manager of McIntyre. He was kind of happy to help us out and have us in there at the summertime, which would be pretty cool. They got a lot of flat, grassy areas.
Yeah.
It's going to be a place where they have a lot of room, indoors, outdoors, and they sell beer and food. I mean, those are the biggest things. If it doesn't have beer or food, forget it. They can't go there, you know what I mean? Because all of our guys, they want to have beer and food,
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, you just want to have a place to chill, relax, throw back a couple beers, play some cornhole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten so big, man. I got to tell you, a lot of people don't realize that they love this sport until they come and play.
Mm-hmm.
Serious. I've told all of my friends, and I'm like, come on by. We're going to play some cornhole. What is that? That sounds stupid. You know what I mean? They just have all this negative stuff to say about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, just come on by. I'll take you as my partner. I'll show you the sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll take him as my partner. I'm really good. So I end up smoking people. And then they love it. They're like, oh my God, they're hooked on it. And I can't get them away. They just keep coming. They just keep going,
That's pretty good.
So
let's jump back a little bit because you mentioned people who don't know what it is. So for anyone who doesn't know, can you give a quick rundown of what cornhole is?
Yeah, absolutely. So what it is you basically have 2 boards on each side. So you have a board on this side, and you have a board on this side. The boards are 27 feet away, and you have a partner. You both stand on sides of the board. So my partner is directly across from me, right? I have 4 bags, and I alternate with my person I'm throwing against, so my opponent is standing on my left or whatever, and I'm throwing my bags down, and you want to slide it into the hole, into the board. So once you get in the hole, it's 3 points. If your bag stays on the board, it's 1 point. So I'll throw against my opponent. I throw all my bags down. They count up the score, whatever I have. They mark up my score. And now it's my teammate's turn. Now he's throwing down on the board that I'm standing next to. So that's pretty much how it works. But it's it's actually huge down south. I mean, it's like a huge
Mm.
thing. If you don't know what cornhole is, you have to be from a cave down south. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Up here, it's growing. It's starting to be big.
Yeah.
I know ESPN travels up here and does some ACO stuff in Massachusetts and stuff like that,
Mm.
in Jersey and whatever. So it's not there yet, but it's gonna be pretty massive. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really fun because when I first learned about cornhole, I think it was in North Carolina.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good place
yeah.
for it.
Which it's funny because we were around a military base, so we would just go out drinking, play cornhole.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Having fun, drinking.
So, I don't know if you would know anything. Do you know kind of the history of where the sport originated at all?
Man, I couldn't tell you.
No.
I have no idea.
I'll
Probably
ask you
know
about it.
these things, but yeah, I don't. I don't know.
I was just curious. So, I know you started the Queen City Cornhole.
Mm.
At what point was it kind of like we want to open our own business? Because there's kind of a difference between kind of turning it into a business and just kind of doing it for fun. If that makes any sense?
Yeah, there really wasn't much of a turning point, to be honest. It just slowly. I don't even think it's really necessarily at a business stage yet. Well, at least it's not profitable.
Yeah.
So there's a league fee, so they pay the fee to play and stuff like that. But then there's a prize pool. So I end up giving away a lot of the majority of the money anyway, to the prize pool. But it does take a percentage of it, and it pays off bills and stuff like that, which is, we got a lot of boards and bags, and people don't realize it's actually $150 per board.
All right.
And then it's also $60 per set of bags. So this is a lot of money, and there's a couple $1,000s invested into boards, bags.
Yeah.
Plus we have scoreboards. Plus I bought a TV to run the brackets, with everybody's names on it, so they know who's playing who.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had to buy an iPhone to run the brackets because the bracket app is only available on iPhones. I have an Android, so I now have two phones. So there's a lot of ins and outs with expenses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not really profitable. I think it will be eventually.
Yeah.
But at this moment, it's not. But it's fine with me. I'm having fun.
Yeah,
It's all
that's
about having
important.
fun. It's not about the money. I think everybody that plays in it doesn't want to leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the way I like to have it. As long as people have fun, that's all I care about.
Yeah, definitely. So you mentioned you have 26 teams?
It should be it's a projection. I think we should have around 24.
Oh, 24.
Yeah.
So how long does the tournament last? Is it just you come in and you all start that day and you progress to the end of it?
Yeah. Well, what it is people pay for 10 weeks.
Okay.
So they do their sign-up fee, and then we play every Sunday for 10 weeks. So 9 weeks are regular season, and then the 10th week is playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where the money is given out, and trophies and pictures and all that stuff.
That's cool.
Apparel. I sell the apparel too, but I will give it away sometimes for the winners, depending.
It's pretty cool. I like the color. Actually, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I got this one custom made for myself. It says president on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's too funny. So we're gonna break real quickly for a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
If you want to help support the New Hampshire Business Show, head over to patreon.com/nhbusinessshow. For $1 a month, you will get one of our lovely advertisements here, as well as on the table here in front of me, so all of our guests can see your information. It's a great way to support the show and help me help support the community.
Sponsor break. Okay, cool. So do you have a new league, like a tournament round starting again soon?
Yeah, we do. We're taking in sign-ups. Yeah, that's a good question. I should know this stuff. You know what it is, dude? I get hit up so much and contacted so often. I have so much stuff going on, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Like I have the sign-ups, and I have a fundraiser event, and I have an Easter tournament, and I have a ladies' night, and I have a short cornhole tournament, and I just had some guy contact me yesterday. He wants me to run a tournament for him in Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do all kinds of stuff. People hit me up. They're like, "Hey, I want to raise money. I want you to run it." You know what I mean? I just tell them 15%. All the cornhole buy-ins, you just give me 15% off the top,
Mhm.
and we'll run everything. We bring the boards, the bags, the scoreboards. We bring the TV. I bring the microphone and speaker. You just sit back and watch,
Yeah.
So it works out pretty well. So this tournament, this spring league is April 15th to June 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have this Saturday, tomorrow, we have a veterans fundraiser, and then Sunday we have our Easter tournament.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
So a lot of cornhole to be had this weekend if you guys want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
I like that. So I'm trying to think of some good questions here. So as far as growing it, because it seems like you said it's growing, everyone seems to like it. Do you have any goals for where you want it to be in the future? Like, do you eventually want to be able to just do this, or are you going to keep your job and do this kind of on the side for fun, or do you want to turn this into a thing big enough to just do it by itself?
I think it would take a long time before I wouldn't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
But I think that it's possible once it gets big enough like it is down south.
Yeah.
What I would do is I would run a league on every day of the week. I would have somebody run it every day of the week.
Yeah.
And I would have it in several different locations around the state, and I would run it like that. I'd have somebody running on Monday, somebody running on Tuesday, somebody running on Wednesday. And I think at that point it could be profitable and could be, something worthwhile, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now it's just a lot of people having fun, which is cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. We help people out with fundraisers and this and that, so,
Yeah. I like that. Because I guess people do kind of forget about that every once in a while, because everyone does want to make their passion their job, but sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but you can still do it and have fun. Profitable or not, who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
there is actually a cornhole company in Mass that they're strictly full-time cornholers. It's an older couple.
Yeah.
Husband and wife team. I met them a couple months ago. I saw them post an event online. They're called Wicked Cornhole.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of them. They're down in Mass. But yeah, I went down and checked out one of the tournaments, talked to them a little bit, and became kind of friends with them. They share some of my stuff. I share some of their stuff, and they invite me all kinds of things. But I looked them up. They actually own a cornhole box truck. They own a storefront, and they strictly are just cornhole full time. And I'm like, that is where I want to be. That's pretty sweet. That would be awesome. Full-time cornhole business, selling boards and bags at a storefront, and then traveling, running cornhole tournaments, leagues, and stuff like that.
It's really cool,
Yeah.
because you said you kind of have a sales-ish background, so finding sponsors would be a huge pay thing for you. Even if you could get, you mentioned you need beer and stuff like that, but finding local breweries who would, even if you can't get beer, if you can find people that can bring it, that could be a good way to go and reduce costs. And so I guess there's definitely movement there that can be had, and I guess just take some planning and all that, but so bright future there for an industry.
Yeah, we are looking to take sponsors. I haven't pursued it, but I knew it was something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So if anybody watching this video wants to sponsor us, what we'll do is I'd like to get their logos on our shirts, talk about them, even have them come in, a couple times and talk to the group of people. I'll take on sponsors. I don't care. I would love to. You know what I mean? I think it would be great for their company. For cornhole, I should say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, it would help out both people. It would help me out. It would help them out. So I'd be more than happy to. It was one of those avenues I want to look into. Just haven't had the time. Plus, I don't know how. How do you start talking to some guy that's in some business somewhere that would want to sponsor a cornhole company? They probably don't even know what it is. So it's I haven't really pursued it.
Yeah.
But I would love to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, because that puts me in a fun spot, because I enjoy this type of stuff on the side anyway.
Right.
So I'll call to some people and see if anyone's interested, because I would love to see that become more, and that's pretty cool. I'll have to check it out myself. I don't have enough friends to make a team, but is a team just 2 people? Yeah,
2 people. Yep. Yeah, that's all it is. And then even sometimes you go by yourself. I know a lot of people go by themselves. Sometimes My wife's actually my partner, but sometimes she can't make it, so I just play by myself. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
what we do is we do random draws. So everyone will pick numbers out of a hat or whatever, and we actually do chips with numbers on them. So we pick numbers out of the hat, and it matches their partners up. So you know who your partner is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we do things like that, or we do bring your partner. We do both. We run both of them. Sometimes it makes more sense to do a random draw for like fundraisers because fundraisers are for fun and it's for raising money. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
about two people coming up from Mass that are pros and just smoking everybody,
Yeah.
taking all the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not fun to like the people that are just there to donate. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
it's
just
not fun.
that's not fun to them. They're just gonna get killed. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, yeah, and as charity as some things are, just getting your throat crushed in by a couple professionals can only be fun for so long.
exactly. That's why I try to run it random draw
Yeah,
for fundraisers and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, that's too funny. So for people who want to kind of come on the league, join in, have some fun of their own, like where do they reach out to you guys?
Yeah, the best place to reach us is at Facebook. So you go to facebook.com/Q Cornhole. That brings us right to our page. So we run every Sundays as our league play. Our league starting obviously April 15th. But as soon as the league play is done, I tell everyone, if you guys want to leave, you guys are fine. You go. Some people have things to do as soon as the league is done, which is usually around 7. But the people that want to stay and play have nothing better to do. We actually run a random draw $10 tournament. So every Sunday at 7ish, I'd say between 7 and 7:30, we run a random draw tournament. That's completely open to the public. That people that aren't in the league, some people just come on at 7:30 every Sunday. They don't want to play in the league for whatever reason, but they want to be a part of the $10 random draw.
Yeah.
So it's fine with me. People can do that all they want, as long as they're coming by and having fun. I don't care.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Awesome. So thank you so much for being on the show today, Drew. I'm
Definitely.
glad you reached out. And because, like I said, cornhole's kind of fun. And the few times I did play down North Carolina, I always had a pretty good time, getting drunk, just, soldiers being soldiers. But
Yep. That's all. That's what it's about, man.
yeah, cool. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all reach out and join up and have some fun your own. So until next time, everyone be good, and we'll have a quick word from our sponsors.
If you're looking to network with other businesses and improve your own, head over to nhbusinessshow.com/goldstar and check out the Gold Star referral clubs. You won't be upset that you did.